Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, a very warm welcome to our design-loving community. If you've ever looked around your minimalist home and thought, something just feels off, you're not alone, and this video is exactly what you need. Now, before we jump in, you know the drill, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the weekly design inspiration, hacks, and makeovers we share here. If you're into interior design with heart, intention, and a dash of soul, you're in the right place. Right, let's dive straight in. Today, we're tackling something that a lot of people get wrong, even seasoned design lovers. We're breaking down 10 common minimalist design mistakes that could be absolutely ruining your space. Not just dulling it down, but actively working against the calm, curated vibe you're aiming for. Because here's the thing, minimalism is not just an aesthetic. It's not just a Pinterest board full of beige tones and open space. It's a mindset, and when done right, it creates interiors that are peaceful, functional, and beautifully personal. But when it goes wrong, it can make a space feel cold, underwhelming, and even a bit lifeless. So, stick with me to the end. Because not only are we going through each mistake, I'm giving you real, practical fixes you can implement today. And at the end, we'll walk through a quick before and after case study to see it all in action. Ready? Let's go. Mistake number 1. Thinking minimalism means empty. It's probably the biggest misconception, that to be a minimalist, you have to live in a space that looks like you've just moved in or are about to move out. But minimalism is not about having nothing. It's about making space for what matters. A truly minimalist room should feel calm, not clinical, intentional, not unfinished. So here's what to do instead. Use the intentional object test. Ask yourself, does this item serve a purpose, spark joy, or add beauty to the space? If it does one of those things, it belongs. If it does more than one, even better. Let's take a real example. A couple in Manchester sent me photos of their lounge. It had one sofa, one lamp, and one piece of wall art, and nothing else. It looked like a furniture showroom. By adding a textured rug, some personal photos in minimalist frames, and a plant, yes, just one, the space came to life without losing its clean vibe. Mistake number 2, going all white all the time. Don't get me wrong, white is classic. It reflects light, opens up a room, and gives that airy feeling. But when everything, walls, floors, furniture, decor, is white, it can veer into hospital territory. Instead, go for a layered, neutral palette. Think creamy beiges, warm taupe, soft grays, muted greens. Use undertones, warm whites with a touch of yellow, cooler neutrals to contrast warm wood. And remember, contrast is your friend. A minimalist space doesn't have to be monotone. It needs harmony, and contrast provides just that. Mistake number 3, stripping away your personality. Here's a hot take. Minimalist doesn't mean boring. And yet so many people wipe their homes clean of color, art, books, memories, all in the name of minimalism. But if your home doesn't reflect you, then who is it for? Minimalism should be a framework for showcasing your personality in a clutter-free way. So yes, display that framed artwork you bought on your travels. Use your favorite color in soft furnishings. Keep the books you actually read on the shelves. The trick is to curate, not eliminate. Mistake number 4, ignoring texture. Let's say you've got the colors right. Soft neutrals, balanced palette, calming vibe. But something still feels flat. The likely culprit? A lack of texture. Texture is what makes minimalism feel rich instead of rigid. Think linen cushions, boucle chairs, jute rugs, brushed metal lamps, handmade ceramics. Even a single room can carry 5 or 6 different textures, all within the same tonal palette. A recent project I worked on in Bristol was a tiny flat, barely 30 square meters, but we used texture layering to make it feel luxurious. One textured throw, a soft rug, a matte ceramic vase, and boom! Instant warmth. Mistake 5. The wrong furniture scale. This is a big one. You might have the sleek, minimalist pieces, but if they're the wrong scale for your space, it will always look off. An oversized sofa in a narrow lounge feels crammed. A tiny coffee table in a large room looks lost. Here's a hack. Tape out your furniture layout before you buy anything. Grab some painter's tape and mark the dimensions on the floor. It's a game changer. Also, avoid the temptation to push all your furniture against the walls. It actually makes rooms feel smaller. Create zones. Float your sofa if you can. Let your furniture breathe. Mistake 6. No focal point. Every room needs a moment. That one thing that draws the eye and anchors the design. Without it, the space feels directionless, like a beautiful sentence with no full stop. So ask yourself, what's the hero in your room? Is it the fireplace? A large piece of art? A dramatic light fitting? A sculptural chair? If you don't have one, consider adding a statement pendant, an oversized mirror, or even just rethinking the furniture arrangement so the focus shifts. Mistake 7. Overhiding everything. Minimalists love a good storage solution. Hidden drawers, underbed boxes, secret shelves, but sometimes we go too far. When everything's hidden, your space starts to feel robotic. Let your beautiful things breathe. A stack of well-chosen books, a woven basket, a tray with candles. Use open storage sparingly, but deliberately. Think of your space like a gallery. Not every wall has to be covered, but the pieces you do display should shine. Mistake 8. Poor lighting. Oh boy, this one can ruin even the most beautifully designed room. If you're relying on just one overhead bulb, please, we need to talk. You want layered lighting. Ambient, your main lights, task, lamps, under cabinet lights, and accent, like picture lights or candles. And pay attention to bulb warmth. Anything between 2,700K and 3,000K is your sweet spot. Anything higher and it starts to feel like a dentist's office. No thanks. Mistake 9. Trend chasing. Minimalism is about timelessness, not trendiness. But it's easy to fall into the trap. Label its curvy furniture one year, brutalist stone the next, terrazzo, arches, the list goes on. Instead, choose pieces that will outlive the trends. Solid wood, natural fibers, clean line silhouettes. You can nod to trends through accessories, but let the bones of your room remain classic. Remember, good design grows with you. It shouldn't need a refresh every 6 months. Mistake 10. Designing for Instagram, not for life. We all love a good aesthetic shot, but your home has to serve you, not just the algorithm. That ultra-minimal chair might look stunning, but is it comfortable to sit on? That just-for-show coffee table, does it actually hold coffee? Design should be practical, not performative. So build your space around your real life. Do you work from the sofa? Make it comfy. Do you eat in the kitchen every day? Don't prioritize open shelving over actual storage. All right, deep breath. We made it through all 10. Now, let me quickly walk you through a makeover that fixed 7 of these mistakes in one room. Meet Amara, a creative professional in Leeds. She just moved into a new build flat and tried to go full minimalist. But she called me after a month because the space felt depressing and empty. Here's what we did. Switched stark white walls to a soft, warm grey with subtle undertones. Replaced her shiny glass table with a matte oak one. Texture and tone upgrade. Added linen curtains and a plush rug. Hung a large-scale abstract canvas as a focal point. Layered lighting with table lamps and sconces. Brought in just 5 personal pieces. A sculpture, 2 framed prints, a photo, and a vintage vase. Added greenery, one big plant and one trailing vine. She spent under £1,200 for the entire transformation. And the change? Night and day. The space still felt minimalist, but it finally felt like home. So let's recap the 10 mistakes. Thinking minimal means empty. Going all white, stripping your personality, choosing the wrong furniture scale, forgetting texture, not having a focal point, overhiding everything, bad lighting, trend chasing, designing for Instagram, not life. If you're nodding along thinking, yep, I've done a few of these, don't stress. We've all been there. And design is a journey, not a checklist. So here's your action plan. Pick 2 things from this list to fix this week. Just 2. Small changes lead to big impact. And before you go, do me a favor. Hit that like button if you got value from this video. Subscribe if you want more practical, stylish design content every week. And in the comments, let me know, what's the one design mistake you've made in the past, and how did you fix it? Let's share, learn, and keep building homes we love, one intentional choice at a time. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay inspired, stay intentional, and as always, keep your space true to you.